Hey folks, so at least we saw some clouds and a couple of thunderstorms in the valley today. Heaviest rain was right down in Cameron County, just a little bit to the north of Brownsville, fired up during the lunch hour and then moved on out. You can see it on the satellite. Watch for it right there. There it is. There was also a shower along the coast, some more stuff to the north of us, a couple more tonight off of the mountains to the west. But overall, they were just little showers kind of dotting the landscape. Not a lot of activity. Now, there are places that got about 2 inches of rain right where Highway 100 and I-69E come together. Future Track says tomorrow we'll see the sea breeze try to activate again, maybe trigger a couple of showers. Like today, very isolated, nothing really widespread. Starting about noon, moving inland and dying as quickly as they form. So don't be surprised if you see that big towering cloud off on the horizon. Same kind of thing on Saturday, and maybe you'll get lucky and one of them will move over the top of you wherever you are. But for the most part, a vast majority of the valley will stay rain-free. So we're mainly dry Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Can't rule out that isolated shower, though, or thunderstorm like what we saw today. Not severe, but boy, did it put down some heavy rainfall for a time. If you're driving on I-69E between Brownsville and Harlingen, you ran across that this afternoon. These are your current temperatures. 86 right now in McAllen, 84 at Edinburgh. Rio Grande City cooling off. It feels like when you add the humidity in, about 95 in McAllen, feels like 88 in Harlingen at this hour. Overnight, our lows tonight going to be in the upper 70s again, low 80s, and then tomorrow highs back over 100 from about Edinburgh, McAllen westward. East of that, your upper 90s, and then to the coast, about 88 degrees at South Padre Island for the high. The normal for this time of year is 94. We're going to be above that, but not as much as we've been. 98 the next couple of days, 97 on Sunday, so we at least come a little closer to the norm, but records, at least in most places, shouldn't be broken. Here's a look at the bigger picture across Texas tonight. And while we had those little showers dot the horizon here, look to the north. Big time stuff firing up in North Texas tonight. You can see Dallas has seen some strong storms tonight, and now a lot of activity moving right through Abilene, through Graham, Texas. These are all moving to the south. These are severe. They won't make it much farther, maybe down to about San Angelo. That should be about it. They're on the northeast side of that high, so they're being pushed down to the south, but again, they'll weaken as they get into the middle of Texas. That high eventually lifts a little bit to the north, keeping that door to the tropical moisture open finally, just enough that we get enough moisture in here for an isolated shower or a thunder shower as we head into and through the weekend. Nothing big, nothing widespread, but with that door open, at least you get a little tropical moisture in to enhance things a little bit. When the sea breeze gets going, you get some rising, some lift in the air, and then you can get a shower or thunder shower. Very isolated. Models are split about what happens late next week. Some of the models push some pretty good rain in here, but there's no agreement on that, so confidence is very low. At the coast, southeast winds 10 to 15 knots, a low risk of rip currents. You can see the tides on the screen. Seas are running about 1 to 3 feet. So tonight, 78 for a low, partly cloudy, warm and humid. Then tomorrow we climb back up to about 98. McAllen westward, you'll top 100 again. Southeast winds at 8 to 16. There's your 7-day forecast. It looks at least a little better than it looked earlier in the week when every day said 100 plus,
yeah,
right?
No
so, and now we're putting that mainly dry phrase in there, implying that like today, there could be an isolated shower someplace. Today, it was Olmito, Rancho Viejo, just west of Los Fresnos. It missed most of Brownsville, but it was in that general area. So maybe someplace else gets a good shower tomorrow. But